All right, everybody, here we go. Welcome back for another look at a project that you shot. And this is great because this project is Desert of the Real, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know what it's like to be a commercial cinematographer? You think you're going to be doing Blade Runner and Dune and Days of Heaven. Life is going to be amazing. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, you're probably going to be doing different stuff. And that's exactly what we're looking at today because I don't want you to feel bad. I want you to feel good about yourself because I want to feel good about myself, right? That's the job that we're doing here. Before we look at the breakdown, though, let me mention the Wandering DP Patreon community. It's the only reason I'm able to do any of these videos. If you want to become a cinematographer, or if you want to learn what a commercial cinematographer is actually doing, this is all that I know. I just put it over on Patreon. Exclusive videos. There's a back catalog of thousands of videos where you can fast forward all the mistakes that I made there. You can just watch the videos and then you don't do them, and then you get better significantly faster than it took for me to get halfway decent. All right, let's look at the project. Here we go. We open on Russ. He's looking a little bit scared. It's football. Yes, it is. Oh, wait, this is going to be some crazy Nike ad. This is going to be so much fun. Right there. You feel that? We're just sucked back into the desert of the real, where much like that little girl, we're confused as to what we're doing. We are shooting Russ in a furniture warehouse commercial. No, it is for Hot Wheels. And this is the majority of the kind of stuff that you're going to be doing. It's retail. It's not that exciting. Everything that we talk about for ads, pretty much everything that we're looking at doing all the time, you can't do on an ad like this. Ta-da! This is it. You know what? The people who hire you to shoot a Hot Wheels commercials, do you know what they want to see? They want to see the Hot Wheels thing. And they want to see the dude that they paid all the money to sit there and talk about Hot Wheels. They don't want you to, obscure the image and try and get layers and depth and all that kind of thing. They want, dude, can we see more shots of the Hot Wheel thing? Can we see more shots of Russ looking happy, right? Because people see Russ, people see Hot Wheels. People buy Hot Wheels, or it doesn't happen, and then we're all out of a job. The one thing that we can take away from this is like a lot of this is good. You can't overcome the stuff that you're shooting, right? Like you learn that very quickly as a cinematographer, especially in commercials. You're not going to make the job 10 out of 10. Okay, you can make the pictures as good as you can make them, but eventually you have to realize, like, wait a sec. This isn't Blade Runner. Greg Fraser was doing something different in Dune that I don't really feel it here. Yeah, you probably like the production design. Like, you look at all the high-end commercials that you're comparing yourself to, they're not going to shoot in a white-walled, giant kitchen warehouse commercial, right? With white sofas, white rug, this dude dressed in super dark clothing. Okay, we didn't go a backlight here. Is this a real house? Or is this a studio? I'm imagining this is a real house, okay? Because this is a great example. Like, okay, what can we take from this? This is what it feels like to me. I don't know if this is the case, but this lighting, the feeling that you're getting from the lighting right now, or that I am getting, is what it feels like when you try and light from inside of a space, okay? It's really hard to get the ratios and the fall off and the direction of light to feel natural when you light with big lights from inside. Okay, and why is it so hard? Why doesn't anybody do it that has the budget to not do it? People don't do it because it's way harder. It takes way longer, and it doesn't look near as good as just doing the default of put the biggest light that you can outside, blast it in. And just by default of having a window there, to only allow a limited amount of light through, it feels so much more natural because light comes from outside of the windows normally during the day. So this is what it feels like, where it's it's kind of a weird distribution of light and the fall off, even though we got lots of neg over here and I'm a fan of neg, it just feels, the ratios feel a little bit off, and that's with you doing everything good. Okay, this is the framework that we talk about all the time. You're trying your best. You got light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Again, salt and pepper everywhere in the image. But it's like, plonk, there's the shot. There's very little. Again, always be thinking, what is there between the subject of the frame and the camera. If there's nothing, it should be like red alert. This is going to feel flat. No matter how much we do in the background, it's going to feel flat. It's going to be super hard to make this thing interesting. And by interesting means making the audience work for it. Like, oh, the audience wants to work for it? No, not really. But all of this is just boring. And not your fault, boring. It's just life boring. Okay? We are in, the Furniture Bazaar commercial, and we're trying to sell Hot Wheels. Can't really sexy it up that much. So you got the angle of the light correct. We're on the dark side of the line. We've softened it as much as we can. Okay, we didn't soft hob. Maybe we could have got a little bit of variance in the foreground, but that's hard to do if you're lighting from inside. And if you're lighting with smaller units, it's like not easy. Do we backlight every single thing here? Okay, that angle, good angle. That one, flat. But, okay, this one, a little bit theatrical, a little bit dark, and super flat because we're so shallow. Kind of feels like we missed exposure as well, where we would want to place it, but right angle, there, we missed focus. And he sits down. Like this shot, if you think about it, this shot is this shot, the one that I'm doing right now, right? It's like you put a big source over there, you shine it at an angle, you get a little bit of fall off, and then you add a little hair light on top. You've done great, but you can only make this thing so good until it's like, well, it's really not that interesting, right? It's as interesting for you to shoot as it is for Russ to actually be sitting there talking about Hot Wheels. But everybody works, everybody gets paid, everybody has fun, backlit, good angle. This one different, clean. Like, this is what you're getting paid for. Like, show the dude's face and show the Hot Wheels and let's hope for the best. A little move. Okay. Have fun with it. And we're out. Yeah. It's not going to be easy. You can't do any of the things that we normally talk about. You can't do on an ad like this. Is that it? Yeah. High fives all around. We're floating around. We're moving. Like, he looks the right way too. You've got the blocking set to the place the right way. It's just white walls, not your friend. Dude sitting on a sofa, looking one angle. What would you change? I mean, even if, just say there was some giant window out here that you could light through. You know how much better it's going to look than this? Like 5%. Is anybody going to care? No, no one's going to care. So some days you just show up and you go, okay, we have to shoot here? Yes. Okay. Like, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to be on the right side of the line. I'm going to do the entire framework. I'm going to do. Okay. And then when you start like overcooking it, which you will, you're there, you're bored. You're like, okay, I've already set up the angle. I know where the lights are going to go. I know the levels. I've seen the storyboards. This is what we have to get. Like, ooh, let's sexy it up a little bit with some things in the foreground. You hear back from the client agency tent, like, what is that in the foreground? Is that an Apple box? And you're just like, no, we're doing a little zhuzhing in the foreground. We just want to spice it up a little bit. Okay, can we try one without that? Like, yeah, we can try one without it. Like, is there any way we can see more Hot Wheels? And I'm like, yeah, you can. Okay. Anyway, you celebrate with the boys afterwards. We made it through another job, gang. What are you going to do here? Like, this is the desert of the real. Almost all the stuff that you work on in your career, if you're lucky enough to have a career, will be stuff like this. And you got to remember that you do the best that you can with the tools that you have available to you and all of the constraints that the production provide. It's like, I'm sure you probably didn't choose that location because it was epic looking, right? You're not going to have like, I don't know, if you're doing some superhero movie, the superhero like Bond villain probably doesn't live in this house, right? This is, just a house that you want to live in that's clean. Probably not super photogenic, but you did the best that you could. And I'm proud of you, okay? Don't let anybody ever talk down to you. Okay, that's going to do it for this one. Many thanks. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.